Welcome. I am your esteemed host, your ferocious lover, Jonathan Rodriguez, and this is a special podcast. It's still wrong and uncensored, but we're gonna do something a little different. Well, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm by myself today, so let's do something fun, right? How much do you know about yourself? That's the question. How much do you know about you and the life you have and the people you know? And I found this thing online. 50 questions you should ask yourself. And I told myself, why the fuck not? Let's do it on the podcast. So this is Wrong and Uncensored special episode 50 life questions you should ask yourself. Yeah. Let's begin, right? Question 1. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? I know, I feel like I'm in my 20s. So, I would tell myself I'm 22. At the oldest, 22. But, who doesn't want to be older? Right? Alright, question 2. Which is worse? Failing or never trying? Never trying, I guess. Because if you don't try, you'll always wonder what would have been. And if you fail, you failed, but knowing that you couldn't do it, so you can't kick yourself in the ass for it later. You can't. Next question. If life is so short, why do we do so many things we don't like, and like so many things we don't? I don't get that one. I like everything I do. I do them because I like to do it, not because I hate it, so that question really doesn't go for me. When it's all said and done, will you have said more than you've done? I don't think when I speak, I don't. I don't know if you do, but when I'm, like, if someone's talking shit about me, they're saying trash, my mind goes into a blank. And then it's after words, I'm walking home, I'm like, oh shit, I should have said that. I should have insulted his mom or something like that. So, I think I do more than I actually say. That's my thing. Question number, I lost track. What is one thing you'd most like to change about the world? Religion. Plain and simple. I think religion is causing lots of hatred and death and war, and it's over something no one can prove. So, religion is one thing I would totally change. Religion. If happiness was the national currency, what kind of work would make you rich? Masturbating. Or having sex. Or falling in love. All of those things would make a man happy. Making me happy, it's easy just to make me happy. So I think just having someone with me is the most important thing for me to make me happy. I'm single now, and I'm kind of like devastatedly sad and depressed all the time. So I think having someone is. Next question: are you doing what you believe in, or are you settling for what you're doing? I currently don't do anything. I don't know if it's talking about job or something within that, specified thing. But, I'm doing everything I can to make myself believe in it. Next question. If the average human lifespan was 40 years, how would you live your life how would you live your life differently? I would do more things that I usually wouldn't do. I would try to learn to swim. I would ride a bike that didn't have training wheels on it. I would get into a fight because, I don't want to die without a scar. I would do any of those things because life is short. Apparently now it's 40 years. Fuck. Next question. To what degree have you actually controlled the course of your life has taken? I like to think that every choice I make affects it somehow. But the people you meet or the things you see, that also takes big chunks out of your life and basically molds your life into something else. So, to what degree? A good chunk of it, actually. Next question. Are you more worried about doing things right or doing the right things? Um, that's a moral question, isn't it? I don't know. If I see an old woman having trouble carrying bags at a store, anywhere, I'm gonna try to help her out. Honestly, I don't care if you think that's kind of stupid or cliche or, but I'm trying to help out someone and I'm gonna try it to do it my best. Now, if I had to like someone paid me to kill someone, I wouldn't do it because, well, it depends who it would be, but I wouldn't take that as my job. So, I don't know. Maybe I answered it, maybe I didn't. Next question. This is a long one. You're having lunch with three people you respect and admire. They all start criticizing a close friend of yours. Not knowing she is your friend, the criticism is distasteful and unjustified. What do you do? I would tell them back off. A friend's a friend. You wouldn't like your friend telling you, them hanging around with people who talk shit about you. No, you wouldn't. So, and then what kind of people are these? Do you look up to and you respect, but they talk shit about someone they don't know? I don't think those are the right type of people for anyone to be hanging around with, especially when they're talking about your friend or something like that. So no, I would tell them to fuck off and change the subject. Next question. If you could offer a newborn child any piece of advice, what would it be? Just go for it. I would tell that kid, just go for it. Don't be afraid. Just go for it. Grab it by the dick and just go for it. New thingy. Would you break the law to save a loved one? Yes. Right off the bat, I would. Killing someone? Maybe. Stealing something for someone? I've done that. Yeah, I would break the law. It's just, there's a degree to how far I would go. And right now, I would do pretty much anything for that someone. Have you ever seen insanity where you later saw creativity? Yes, I'm very crazy. I speak to myself a lot. And some people might say, oh, that's fucked up, crazy. No. When you talk to yourself, you're actually being creative because you're coming up with ideas as you speak. For me, at least. I once drank... No, I'm not gonna even say that one. But yeah, I mean, I'm insane. Look what I'm doing now. Yeah, I'm alone, talking to myself about life, and here we are. Next question. What's something you do differently than most people? I would have to say I don't know. I have to think about that one. I guess I'm not aggressive. I mean, I can be, but well, that's not it then. I don't know. You answer that one. How come the things that make you happy don't make everyone happy? Because everyone has different tastes. I'll love Led Zeppelin, but not everyone else loves them. So I'm not gonna force my ideas down your throat. But it's something we all have to get used to. Not everyone's gonna like the same things you do, so get used to it and try to enjoy that. Okay, next question. What one thing have you not done that you really want to do? What's holding you back? I've always wanted to ride a bike, but what's holding me back is my age. And I'm 18. I get on a two-wheeler, and I bet your ass that I'm gonna fall down and cry. So yeah, my age is holding me back. Are you holding on to something you need to let go of? Yes. But that's as far as I'm going with this one. If you had to move to a state or country besides the one you're currently living in, where would you move to and why? I would move to Portland, Oregon, because my favorite author lives there. So yeah. Do you push the elevator button more than once? Do you really believe it makes the elevator go faster? Who doesn't do that? I'd press it maybe 3 times, 4 times, because we're all in a hurry. So, yeah. Next question. Would you rather be worried? Would you rather be a worried genius or a joyful simpleton? I think I'd rather be a worried genius. because I mean, if we're smart, we can think of a way out of any situation, right? Right? Why are you you? What makes me me? That's easy. Everyone has a past, and that past is what makes you you, right? Have you been the kind of friend you want as a friend? I wouldn't. Yeah, I would hate myself if I was my own friend. That would suck so hard. But I mean, any of my friends watching this, do you guys think I'm a good friend? I hope you do. Which is worse, when a good friend moves away, or losing touch with a good friend who lives right near you? It, yeah, losing touch with a friend, because something must have happened for you guys not to be talking anymore. So, I mean, they move away, they make new friends, and they forget about the old ones, and it's sad, but I mean, it's not like you made them angry or something. So, yeah. What are you most grateful for? Living? Next question. Would you rather lose all your old memories or never be able to make new ones? Shit. I would rather lose my old memories. Because if you lose those memories, you'll never have any memory of ever having them. Do you get what I mean? Next question. Is it possible to know the truth about challenging it first? I don't know what that means. So, has your greatest fear ever come true? Yes? Question mark. Do you remember Do you remember that time 5 years ago when you were extremely upset? Does it really matter now? No, because you can't hold on to a grudge that long. You can't. Something made you mad in the past. You have to let go. Just let go. What is your happiest childhood memory? What makes it so special? 4th of July, back when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old. We were at Whiting, Indiana, and I just remember it being the best 4th of July, cause I don't know. I just remember it being good. At what time in your recent past have you felt most passionate and alive? I can't say. I mean, I thought I felt it when I was with someone, but then it turned out to be shit. But yeah, next. If not now, then when? Anytime, baby, anytime. Anywhere you want it, that's the way you need it. I don't know what that means, so. If you haven't achieved it yet, what do you have to lose? Weight. I have to lose weight. I've been working out, and I'm not saying I'm trying to achieve anything. I'm just, it's about time I do. So, yeah, feel the burn. Have you ever been with someone, said nothing, and walked away feeling like you just had the best conversation ever? That's, yeah, I've felt that way before, actually. Why do religions that support love cause so many wars? Because it depends what love they're talking about. Loving someone else, loving God, or loving different things. And then others don't agree with that, so they fight. Is it possible to know without a doubt what is good and what is evil? So what is good and evil? You can't tell. Nothing for sure is good or evil. I could be evil and not even know it. You could be good and not even know it. You could be a total dick but have a heart. Have such a huge heart that you can't be a dick beyond that certain point. So that one's, yeah, you can't know without just by looking. If you just won $1 million, would you quit your job? $1 million goes away fast. So no. Would you rather have less work to do or more work you actually enjoy doing? More work I actually enjoy doing. If I could have a job where all I would do would write, that would be cool. If I had a job where all I had to do was masturbate, even better. If I had a job where all I had to do was look after kids, fuck yeah. So yeah. Would you like if you've lived I can't read this. Do you feel like you've lived this day 100 times before? No, it's a brand new day. When was the last time you marched into the dark with only the soft glow of an idea you strongly believe in? I gave. I would say I would have to say love. I give everything like that a chance. For me, love is like a flower. You plant it and let it bloom, and nothing blooms. And you're like, fuck. If you knew that everyone you know was going to die tomorrow, who would you visit today? I would visit the most important person in my life right now. That would have to be shit. That would have to be someone. Then I would visit the girl of my dreams, which I hope she hears this. And then I would have to visit my friends. And then I would spend the rest of the day with my family. If they were going to die too, I don't know. Would you be willing to reduce your life expectancy by 10 years to become extremely attractive? No. Attractive or famous, I would not give out 10 years of my life. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. What is the difference between being alive and truly living? When you're alive, you're just there. When you're truly living, you're living what you want to do with your life. Do you get it? When is it time to stop calculating risks and rewards and just go ahead and do what you know is right? You have to calculate risk and reward. Because if you don't, you're just going to go in head first and you're going to get a concussion and you're going to die. If we learn from our mistakes, why are we always afraid to make the mistake? We don't learn from our mistake. It's just human nature to be afraid. What would you do differently if you knew nobody would judge you? I would walk around naked. Hell yeah. When was the last time you noticed the sound of your own breathing? Probably when I'm working out. I breathe weirdly. What do you love? What do you love? Have any of your recent options openly oppressed this love? I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna say no. In the 5 years from now, will you remember what you did yesterday? What about the day before that or the day before that? These couple of days I've been having have been good because I've been spending my time with this one girl and I'm like, yeah. So I mean, I probably will remember them for a long, long time. Maybe even longer if something happens. Decisions are being made now. The question is, are you making them for yourself or are you letting someone else doing them for you? I don't let people influence me, but I see what I have to do in life to be different or for someone to just have a little more decency or something like that. But everything I do and say right now in the last 5 years, in the last year or something, I did them for myself. Maybe there might have been some influences. Maybe there would have been some other things, but yeah. I think I do everything for myself. Maybe. That's a hard one to actually say. So, this has been the 50 questions. I hope you're keeping count. I hope you all do the questions too. You can find them somewhere. I'll post a link somewhere on Facebook probably. But yeah, this has been, I'm Jonathan Rodriguez. You just learned a little more about me. You just learned a little more about life thanks to me. Welcome. And you know, I finished a little earlier than I expected. So yeah, stay beautiful, internet. Stop being trolly and asshole and douchebag. Love ya. Bye.